For years, I have heard all the claims about fruit being good for type 2 diabetics, and how most fruit has a lower glycemic index. In general, I disagree with this notion. Most fruit contains a ton of carbohydrates and sugar. While table sugar will spike your blood sugar the quickest, at the end of the day, all carbohydrates will cause your blood sugar to rise. The reason why fruit can be damaging is because it contains high levels of the simple carbohydrate, fructose. Fructose can cause the same increase in blood sugar as table sugar. It may not happen as rapidly as table sugar, but it still happens. This is where people aren't aware, and this can be a problem in type 2 diabetes. I hear doctors say, far too often, that type 2 diabetes is a progressive disease, and no matter what, people will need to go on medication. And while this may be true for some, if you do not want to go on medication, or want to come off, you need to understand that too many carbohydrates of any kind can cause problems. You have to take the load off of your pancreas, because over time, the system burns out from too many carbohydrates. If you have type 2 diabetes, and think you're doing everything right, you exercise, have 3 to 4 pieces of fruit per day, and still your blood sugar levels get worse, it could be the fruit. Too much fruit can really screw up your blood sugar. And I know, this may go against what most people have told you. Let's get the facts straight. Our ancestors lived for centuries without fruit. Fruit is not the most healthy type of food you can eat. In fact, green leafy vegetables, like greens and kale, pack more than 5 times the nutrient punch than the most nutrient-dense fruits you can eat, which are berries, such as strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Green leafy vegetables are off the charts when it comes to nutrients. So if I was to recommend any type of food, it would be green leafy vegetables. The main take-home here is try not to overdo it with fruit. And certainly, not all fruit is created equal. Berries have more nutritional value than other types of fruit. In general, a good rule of thumb is, if it's sweet, avoid it, or only eat it in moderate amounts. At the end of the day, fruit, like all carbohydrates, increase blood sugar, and do contain a high amount of simple carbohydrates. So have them in moderation, and if you can help it, avoid them. Prior to using any of this material, please consult with your doctor. For more information on how to control type 2 diabetes naturally, visit my website at diabetesdietcures.net now.